All right, what's happening, man? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about a fragrance that I think is actually better than what it's cloning. We're talking about Tommy Bahama For Him. Came out back in, I think, 2013. Pretty good stuff. We're going to get into this fragrance, but before we do, as always, guys, you know the drill. If you haven't done so already and you like the content, I very nicely, politely ask you to stop what you're doing, subscribe, and ring the bell. So let's go over the presentation real quick. Then we're going to come back and talk about what this smells like and why it's better. As for the box, brown box with like a sunbeam through the center. Tommy Bahama with the logo with a fish on there. Nothing on the side except for a scratch that I actually caused. Didn't come from the factory like that. You do have some writing on back that I don't really care about. Maybe you do. You can pause the video if you want. And you do have the, is this upside down? No, it's not. And the number on the box here, in case you can't see it for some of you guys that care so much, is 22091 PV. So yeah, you can pause that or look it up if you care so much to look up the manufacturing date and all that good stuff. Bottle is brown or like an orangey amber color. Funny thing is, when I first got this, I didn't know what it was cloning, and I was not expecting the scent, you know, with the marketing that they gave here. But what do you do? Tommy Bahama on the front, nothing on the side or the back or the other side. Sticker on bottom with that same number, 22091 PV. Cap does have the little fish logo there. Cap clicks into place like a flask. It doesn't come off, and it has the little nipple on there if you can see it. So it actually does give you a decent little cap click. Distribution on the sprayer is okay. Not the best thing I've ever seen, but not the worst by far. Ah, yes, that smells very nice. So I have the dry down on a test strip. I'll put the notes up on the screen. Let's go over the notes together. Then I'm going to tell you what this smells like. In the top, we've got watermelon, tangerine, pear, and ginger. In the mid, we've got violet leaf, coriander, and tiara flower. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then the base, we've got amber, Australian sandalwood, and tonka bean. Now, in case you can't tell by the notes, this is heavily inspired by Nautica Voyage. It smells like Nautica Voyage. Very good fragrance. I like Nautica. I got this one for about 17 or 18 bucks at the rack store, which is about neck and neck. I think Voyage is actually a little bit cheaper than this one online and at the rack stores. But this is better than Voyage in every way. Now, they're both synthetic. I'm not saying this is some real life juicy fruit fragrance that just is out of this world. No, it still smells pretty synthetic like Nautica Voyage, but it's not quite as synthetic off of my skin anyways. And the citrus in this from that tangerine is very amplified. Like, all the notes in this are a step up from Voyage. This is almost like Nautica Voyage on steroids. So if you like that DNA, you're really going to like this stuff. Now, Voyage was never like the worst performer for me. I always got, you know, decent performance. But this one, man, is like 8 to 10 hours easily every time I wear it. The main thing in this that stands out the most is like the strong tangerine and the violet leaf. Like, you get a touch of like a you know, nice powdery floral with that citrusy tangerine, and it's very aquatic as well. But man, it's, like I said, way more amplified than Nautica Voyage. Nautica Voyage on steroids. I think the rack store is going to be your best bet as far as price wise goes, because like I said, I got this for like $16 or $17 at Burlington, so keep your eyes peeled there. But online, it's maybe $5 more. I think FragranceNet right now, Nautica Voyage is like $20, and Tommy Bahama For Him is probably like $24. So like I said, $5 more roughly. And this has a better presentation. And I think it's Nautica Voyage on steroids. So you guys should really check this one out. It's going to do really good for the spring and the summertime. Gym fragrance as well. But man, don't go heavy, because this one is way stronger than Voyage on my skin. It projects way more for the first 4 hours. Let's not blend the words together. For the first 4 hours, this one is a monster. Like, you could probably smell me across the room. And maybe that's just me, but this stuff is ridiculous for the first 4 hours. It is a monster. So keep that in mind when you do spray it. I think outdoors in the summertime, like baseball game, car show, barbecue, stuff like that, this is going to really shine because it's so strong. Very good for outdoor application. Day nights as well. Maybe you're going to walk the beach or something, do something outdoors. It would do really well. So check it out, guys, if you haven't already. Nautica Voyage on steroids. Tommy Bahama For Him as the cap comes off. See, if that wouldn't have been a flask type cap, I would have dropped this. Anyways, guys, like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Why haven't you? Until next time, guys, take care. God bless. Be well. I'm out.